Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I know I haven't made one in a very long time, and by the title of this video you can probably tell that there are big changes coming to my channel, and unfortunately, just to cut to the chase, they are not good changes. I wish I could sit here and tell you that I'm either quitting my job or I'm doing more trips, but unfortunately, just to cut to the chase, I am not going to be able to be doing any wildlife videos for quite a while, maybe 6 to 12 months, but let me explain. So it's been my dream to be a wildlife photographer for a very long time, and early on I totally understood what that was going to take for me to make my dream a reality. Now, I live in southeastern Wisconsin. I do not have a lot of wildlife around me. I do not live in the Tetons or the Yellowstone or anything like that where I can just leave and go take photos of animals. So I understood that if this was ever going to be a reality for me. Now, it's no surprise that the last year has been an absolute cash burn. We totally understood that it was going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of money to make this reality. We had already built one business, which is our wedding photography business, so we knew that early on it is a humongous investment. Now, in the last year, I've been doing as many trips as I possibly could do, just going as many places as I can, making as many videos as I can, in hopes that my YouTube would grow significantly and steadily. Now, I totally understand that YouTube is not an overnight thing. It is not something that I can just do for a month and be crazy successful. I know that it takes insane amount of effort, a ton of time, a ton of money, and I was totally ready to do that, but unfortunately I just hit a wall that I could not do any more trips. It was costing us too much money. Now, we had a bunch of personal things happen to us with our house and cars and stuff last year, which definitely did not make the situation better, but I won't bore you with all those details. Essentially, I was spending $1,500 on fuel every single time I did a trip, and that is not including my truck payment or my car payment and obviously food, but I'm going to eat food either way, so I don't really consider that a huge expense, but it was just costing so much money. Now, for full transparency, I haven't been making a ton of money on YouTube. For those of you who don't fully understand how all of this works, so there's two major ways that you make money doing YouTube. There's a bunch of other options like that, but for me, and to start out, I have two revenue streams, and the first one is AdSense, and that is you get paid per 1,000 views on any specific YouTube video. For me, between like $5 to $7 per 1,000 views. So in the height, in like the highest popularity that I had was about $200 to $300 a month. Now, obviously, I am spending $1,500, maybe more, just on fuel per month, so it was just not sustainable. And then the second way is through sponsorships. Now, I have been extremely lucky with the sponsors that I had, and they were more than happy to send me product in exchange for videos, but unfortunately, they were not interested in sending me money. Now, product is amazing, and I'm extremely fortunate, but I cannot pay my bills with product. I need some sort of cash influx to make this a reality. Now, I did have a lot of opportunity to make some money from other products and other sponsors that I did end up turning down. Maybe it was a bad financial decision, maybe it was a bad business decision, but they were just not products or items or, programs that I was really passionate about, and I just made a decision that I do not want to peddle anything to you guys that I would not use myself. Every product that I have talked about are things that I absolutely love, and actually every single sponsor that I've had are people that I've reached out to. So everyone is the product that I wanted to use, and then they agreed and sent me products. These are not things that were cold calls. No one reached out to me. So the big question is, what does all of this mean? So about 2 months ago, we hit a point where I was planning a trip and I just could not do it, could not financially do it. The fuel alone was just going to be way too expensive. And I had to sit down and I had to make the horrible decision to put all of the wildlife and all of that on hold and hit a big pause button. I did unfortunately have to sell all of my wildlife equipment to hopefully keep this dream alive. Now, I could have kept it and I could have made videos about wildlife in Wisconsin, but honestly, people aren't super interested in that. I don't get a lot of views on it. People aren't really engaged in it. So I made the hardest decision probably of my life, and it was the biggest disappointment of my life so far, and I feel like a failure, and I probably shouldn't. I know I've made really good videos, and I shouldn't feel like a failure, but I do. I just can't help it. So I sold all my wildlife stuff to hopefully down the road buy it again and end up making videos again. In the meantime, I am not done making videos. Unfortunately, they will be much more spaced apart, and for at least probably 9 to 12 months. As of right now, they are going to be 100% camping based. Now, I kept my truck and I kept my camper because those are the hardest things to buy back. And I love my camper and I love my truck, and I absolutely do not want to get rid of those unless I absolutely have to. But for the next 9 to 12 months, everything that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be focused on camping. I'm probably going to stay in Wisconsin and all the neighboring states for me, which are Minnesota, Michigan, Illinois, maybe Iowa, and just kind of camp around and do things like that. And if you are here for the camping, congratulations. It's going to be very heavy on camping. But if you are subscribed to me for all of the wildlife, I'm sorry. This is humongous bummer for me. I feel absolutely terrible. It was a very hard 2 months before I made this video. I am not ashamed to say there was a lot of crying and a lot of self-pity, and I felt very stupid, and I have been dreading making this video just because it makes it even more of a reality for me. Now, obviously, I do not want this to be a pity party. I want you guys to subscribe and to watch my videos to feel happy and to escape and to experience all these new things. So moving forward, it's going to be totally camping. I hope that this is maybe a blessing in disguise. Maybe this is the best thing for my channel. Maybe that I'm going to be mostly a camping channel and everyone is going to be here for camping, and I can kind of use camping as a Trojan horse to get wildlife into my videos at some point. Honestly, I have no idea. I wish I could sit here and tell you, oh, on this date, I'm going to be doing wildlife again. I truly do not know. I hope that I do. It is definitely a passion of mine, and it is what I want to do with my life. So I really hope that it ends up working out again. I feel like it will. We have a pretty busy summer this year that hopefully I'll be able to do some camping in between all of the weddings that we have. And maybe I'll be able to hit next year even harder. I don't know. Now, I have been so incredibly lucky with the subscribers that I do have. Everyone has been so positive and give me such good feedback, and I feel like you guys have really liked my videos, and it may be something a little bit different than what everyone else is doing. And I've been extremely lucky to have a few of my subscribers actually give me tips. Now, one thing that I do want to share is that when you give me like a tip, like monetarily through YouTube, I don't know if it's because of Apple or YouTube or whatever, but I only get about half of it. Now, I am extremely grateful for the half that I do get. It is insanely sweet of you guys and so positive, and it makes me feel so good that you're willing to actually give me money to do something that makes me happy. But I do get half. So if you give me a $50 tip, I only get 25 of it. So if you guys do want to do something that helps me out, obviously, I'm not going to say no to that, but the biggest thing that you could do to make it possible for me to do more wildlife is just to share my videos with friends and family. Anyone that might be interested in watching. For me, the key to success is 100% viewership. As my viewership increases, my chances of getting well-paid sponsors increases, and it also increases the ad revenue that I make on YouTube. Now, I am not looking to get rich off of this. I do not have these ambitions to be some huge YouTuber that makes a ton of money. All I'm trying to do right now is to break even. I'm just trying to make it to where I make as much money as I spend to do these videos. I'm not looking to make a humongous profit. If I make a little bit, great, but as of right now, I'm just trying to get to the point where I can make videos that are also not absolutely draining our bank account. Now, for those of you who don't know how YouTube actually works, the biggest thing that YouTube uses to determine if my videos are good or not is views and then the duration of the views. If someone watched my video from beginning to end, that is the best possible thing that you can do for me. Subscribers honestly don't really matter that much. It's all about views and viewership, and that's how sponsors determine if you're going to be a good sponsor or not, and all of these things. So if there's someone out there that you think that would like my videos, please do me a favor and just share them with that person, and hopefully they will like it and watch more of my videos. Now, this is the end of the pity party. I am very sorry if you sat through it all. I definitely wanted to give you guys an update on exactly what's going on. I thought about doing this in another camping video, but I didn't want to drag the vibe of that video down by putting all of this heavy stuff into it. So I thought making its own standalone video would probably be the best possible option for me. Now, speaking of camping, I'm hoping to do a trip in about 2 or 3 weeks. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to go to like Yellowstone or the Tetons or any of these crazy exotic places that I'm not used to. It'll be around here, Wisconsin, within, 8-hour drive or so. But I'm hoping to be doing a lot of those videos here coming up. I still want to make videos. I love making videos. It makes me so happy. I love sharing them with you guys. But for now, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all of the support. If this is the last one you watch of mine, I'm really sad to see you go. I hope that the videos that you did see, you really enjoyed. And if you're sticking around for whatever comes next, I want to say thank you. I am glad you're still here. I hope that you enjoy my videos, and I will see you guys soon.